How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air time. A little bit of hop jams in that form and fashion. The form of hot butcher for the world. It is there. Chilling out, Maxin, and relaxing, all cool. If you don't know where that reference comes from, it's from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. If you didn't know that, then shut off my channel because that's just crazy talk. I understand you whippersnappers out there, you know, millennials, I guess you'd call them. That's weird to even say that. Don't know what that is. But you might know because it's like so old that it kind of is cyclical and it kind of came back. Anyway, it's playing the whole theme song from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which just tickles me pink and lavender blue. I love Hot Butcher. I love their cans. I love their beers. And this is just next level shit for me. I don't know what else to say. It just makes me giddy. I don't know something about it. It's the simplicity of the can and the idea of just doing two cans that have the lyrics on it. I'm a sucker for that shit. Are they similar beers? I actually don't know. I didn't even read them. I just know they're kind of paired together. They're both 7.5% double IPAs. One is Galaxy Mutica and Hallertau Blanc hopped, I believe, is what it is. It just says H Blanc. And Vic Secret, Mutica, and Simcoe hop. So Mutica in both. Galaxy and Hallertau Blanc on one end, and then Vic Secret and Simcoe hopped on the other. I'm assuming they're the same base. And tasting notes have ripe peach on over here, on the blue side of things. Ripe peach, faint herbal, and floral lemon lime. On the pink side of things over here, we have fresh citrus, light grass, and ripe tangerine. And this is the Vic Secret Simcoe hopped one over here. But yeah, label-wise, look at that. That's fantastic. I mean, come on now. Look at that. That nice pastel-y kind of blue and pink. It's like I'm almost in an Easter bunny trip or something like that. Yeah, they're both canned on... Actually, this one is canned on the 5th. This one's canned on the 6th. And on the bottom of this one over here, it says... and Shooting Hoops. And over here, it says West Philadelphia. So there you go. I lived in PA. Does that mean anything? No. So we're going to crack into them. I think the label's fantastic. You already know that. I didn't have to tell you that. We're going to try to pour these and do the whole double pour. And then we'll talk about them. Because that's what I do. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Hot Butcher for the World. Chicago-based. Doing some of the more creative things hop-wise that I really enjoy in beer. So for them to kind of pull off this whole Fresh Prince thing kind of makes sense to me, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I mean, they look almost identical. I have this little light here. That makes for a great review, doesn't it? Me banging stuff around. Anyway, the light's not working here. Okay, I don't know why. But they look relatively the same. This one's a little bit lighter, but as you see, if I kind of put that over there, it's probably going to look a little bit lighter, and this one's going to be a little bit darker. So they look exactly the same. So if you see that on camera, this one looks a little darker. It's because my light's not on for some reason. And head down to everything looks exactly the same. So they look like exactly the same beer. So we're going to start over here, and we're talking about Vic Secret and Simcoe with Mutica in the middle. What do we get on the nose? Not that big of a note there, to be perfectly honest. A little bit of generic soft fruit, not really getting much as far as any discerning kind of bittering. Just a vague generic bittering and a little bit of nail polish in there. Yeah, a little bit of acetone vibe. Let's see what this one has. That's so weird. It's exactly the same nose, except this one doesn't have that acetone thing. It's almost like garbage. I see that like almost like a dirty mop water smell. This is weird. You know, I don't expect that. I've never got that nose off of beer before. I'm probably not processing it correctly. They talked about over here, they're talking about floral lemon lime. What was the one? Faint herbal. And it could be that herbal component they're talking about. But yeah, I shouldn't say like mop water, garbage or something like that. But yeah, this has a more dank kind of maybe even umami level stuff over here, where this one has a little bit of fusel alcohol. And those are the fancy words that usually people that taste beer talk about, right? I just say shit. Anyway, I'm gonna dive right in. Cheers. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're getting big. Man, what is that? They talk about tangerine. It's got it's almost like a marriage, like a hybrid between a peach. It's almost like a marriage between that peach and that kind of stone fruit. It's like a marriage of both of them, but markedly different. Sure, if it were only tangerine. Oh man, what is that? Yeah, it's interesting. It's nice. I don't get that kind of acetone, evaporated fusel alcohol thing in taste. It's more just a little bit there in the nose. It's more that it was really hard to get a nose on the beer completely, so I was trying to pull much of it out of there. That's where I think I was getting that kind of alcohol thing. But it's fun. It's tasty. Almost bubblegum vibes. Now, maybe the pink is kind of leading me down that road, but yeah, that's a fun combination of taste. I like that. Typical Hop Butcher. Fun duggery. Fuck duggery. There it is. Let's try this sucker. Okay, that kind of makes sense. This is giving me a little bit of kind of overly ripe kind of scallion vibes. That little bit of kind of ranky onion thing, that is your kind of, as I would say, dirty dishwater, dirty mop water, kind of garbagey kind of thing. That's what I was getting in the nose. It just wasn't coming through like that in the nose. So you're kind of getting the rich, sweet, bubblegummy fruitiness over here. And you're getting that scallion, oniony, kind of almost vegetal stalkiness over here. So maybe that's that herbal component they're talking about. I'm not trying to find these flavors they're talking about. I'm just trying to connect the dots a little bit and find similarities. And it's interesting. It's fun. I like the way it's playing. It's typical Hop Butcher for me. Am I blown away by these beers? No, these aren't like knee-jerk, visceral, just like this beer is fantastic kind of thing. It's more of a kind of interesting kind of journey, the way the hops are playing. I like that kind of fun, slightly bubblegummy, Bazooka Joe kind of marriage between the stone fruit and citrus thing that's going on over here. But I equally enjoy, especially side by side, I equally enjoy the way that plays, the way that that stockiness, that little bit of umami kind of scallion thing kind of plays on this end. And having both, they have to be the same base beers. And going back and forth, and hitting those bubblegum notes there, and getting that kind of fruited, almost savory component over here. It's fun. Your mind's gonna play tricks on you, but I'm almost getting like bubblegum over here, blueberry, fleshy, stocky, seedy kind of blueberry over here. Again, it's the way beers can play tricks on you mind-wise when you're dealing with color spectrums and things like that. They're not mentioning bubblegum here. They're not mentioning blueberry here, but I believe they're there. And I actually believe they are there. I don't think it's just a placebo effect or insinuation from the cans. But it's hard to kind of disconnect yourself from that sometimes when it's so readily apparent. So yeah, I think they're fun. I think they're interesting. I think they're tasty. They're not my favorite beers I've ever had from Hop Butcher, but they're better than some of the ones that were misses for me. In a way, to a T, as Hop Butcher typically does. And it's one of the reasons I like them so much. The way the hops play, the way the hops show is unique. It's fun. That's why I like beers. That's why I like, especially these kind of hazy beers, especially the stuff that's coming out of Hop Butcher. Listen, call me a fanboy. Have at it. But I'll knock anybody and I have knocked them. So I say that pretty much in every Hop Butcher one. Yeah, interesting, fun, worth the journey, especially side by side. I was kind of like, should I do a side by side? I know they're not like brother and sister beers, but I had to do them, and I'm glad I did. So yeah, fun stuff. I think I explained everything pretty much to the end. So we're gonna go over it. Some of the better ones I've had from Hop Butcher or double IPAs in general, worthy of being in a conversation, but one of the more interesting, funner plays with hops. Yes, it's pretty much their own category at this point. Value and availability, they're shelfy beers, no idea what they charge, and leave you with, if you like what, will you like this? If you like interesting, fun plays with hops, because that's essentially what you get almost every single time with this, with Hop Butcher. Not even with just their kind of IPAs. Their darker beers are really, they get down and dirty and explore nooks and crannies what hops can do. So if you're legitimately into hops, not just visceral, easy to process flavors, and you want to try unique stuff, it's worthy of tracking down, whether it be off the shelf or via your black market trades, you son of bitches out there trading your crazy wares. It's worth it, man. I think they're fun beers. I think they're exciting beers, and if you're going to reference Fresh Prince, you got me. Pulling on those heartstrings, baby. So there you go. Just another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. You want to check me out doing podcasting things like interviewing the Hop Butcher guys. Huh? Maybe go check that out. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little... actually, hopefully you're enjoying some b-ball out by the school. I think that would be the one you want to do right there. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.